Project Arcturus was the name of the Overlord's contingency plan after he failed to steal all of Lloyd's golden power. Even though the ninja interrupted the transference and wiped out the Overlord virus, he stole just enough to return to a corporeal form, albeit in a pile of vomit. The purpose of Project Arcturus was to create a rocket that would go to the Delta V comet and retrieve the golden weapons. Since Lloyd gave up the last of his golden power to the ninja, this was the only option the Overlord had. Each high-ranking member of his Nindroid army had a specific role to play in Project Arcturus. Cyrus Borg's role was to build the rocket, Pythor's role was to oversee the progress of everything and conceal the Overlord in his stomach, which doesn't sound healthy since he had to conceal evil incarnate in his stomach while keeping a straight face. General Cryptor's role was to both lead the shipments of jet fuel and the mission to and from Delta V. But where did Techno-Wu fit into all this? Did he have a role to play in Project Arcturus? While nothing has been strictly confirmed if he did, it's entirely possible that there was an extra section to the contingency involving Wu that we just didn't get to see since he was unassimilated after the system was rebooted. Wait, what? His cybernetic implants just fade away? Just vanishing? This is an Infinity War! If he did stick around to help the Nindroids in Project Arcturus, how would he have been used? Well, I can think of plenty of ways the Overlord could have used Wu for his contingency plan. The first is simply to serve as extra muscle. He gave extra support when he found Lloyd and Garmadon in Hiroshi's labyrinth, and accompanied Pythor and Cryptor when they tried to stop the ninja from rebooting the system. So, in this case, he could serve as an extra bodyguard for Cryptor during their shipments of jet fuel, or as a personal assistant of sorts to Pythor. But I'm thinking too small. We know that Wu being assimilated kind of threw his proteges for a loop, right? Well, I think that the Overlord would want to further exploit that weakness. In order to prevent them from finding out about his plans, he would have likely ordered Wu to present himself as bait and send the ninja on a wild goose chase while Project Arcturus was going underway. The ninja could see it as an opportunity to find the rest of the Nindroids and try to bring Wu back to the light side. This definitely sounds like something the Overlord would do. While it isn't canon, the Phantom Ninja comic book showed that he ordered Cryptor to occupy a village as a production site to build more Nindroids. But after the ninja helped remove the occupation, they discovered that it was in fact a distraction. I think that in canon, the Overlord would have likely told Techno-Wu to destroy a village or take over a factory or something, just as long as he was too tempting of a target for the ninja to resist, while the rest of the Nindroids would continue working on their little science project. And then when they discovered that Wu was distracting them, it would be too late, and Cryptor's group would have already launched to space. Or, just like in the original episode, they would probably board it at the last minute. So I think the Overlord would want to keep Wu planetside because if he went to Delta V with Cryptor, I don't think his cybernetic implants would be enough to protect his organic body from the cold vacuum of space. He could wear a spacesuit or something, but that's just me. I was kind of expecting more of Techno-Wu in Rebooted, and his exit back to original Wu was a little too short for me. God, they're not supposed to vanish, they're supposed to stick to him! Ah! So, I don't know, I guess I would have loved to see Wu's role in Project Arcturus. And I tend to lean more towards the Overlord using Wu as a distraction. But since we'll never know what his purpose would have looked like for the contingency, all opinions are valid at this point. But I want to hear what you have to say. How do you think the Overlord would have used Wu in Project Arcturus? Let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Take care.